Hey guys, Reddick Danny here. I'm just gonna do a little quick overview. I'm editing a bunch of videos since I've been really behind. I got a day off, so talk about this video. I go over the painting of the Mustang. This series is more of just like drift prep and daily driver kind of prep and stuff I have to do, like change the alternator and the gas tank and all this work, and like just driving it every day and being like, oh, I fixed the wiring on the for the fan. So I drive it around, and then one day the fan just smokes, and I'm like, oh my god, great, now I need a new fan. So I had to rewire the fan a little bit and put a new fan in, and it's just like one thing after another. So this video is pretty much painting the back of the Mustang, make it look a little nicer, but then also doing a thermostat to try and help with coolant temps when I'm on the track. So I put a cooler thermostat, a little bit cooler, like thermostat, and then I also put a new fan in and rewired that and bracket that in, and then I also put a tow hook on the front bumper for the track. Got the turbo works running out there. Over here, I'm gonna try and focus on painting this lower part. Yeah, just to spice it up. Alright, got everything taped off. The best taping off and like masking of not trying to get paint on anything that isn't what I'm trying to paint. I got like half the car covered, and I'm just gonna do this quick couple coats of primer and black paint. Nothing crazy. I already wiped it off as I just put grease on it. So this is gonna look nice. Got a few coats. I think this is my last coat I just put on. So I'm waiting for it to dry a little bit before I peel anything off, because I don't want it to touch and screw up the paint any. I'm going to leave it like the flat black out of the can. I'm not going to put any clear. I'm just going to keep these few coats on there. I'm wondering what happens when I turn the fan on. Because when I turn the fan on, it dropped almost 11 volts. Place alternator, 2 bolts, 2 plugs, charge battery. This is the new one, the new Bosch from Amazon. This pulley is a lot smaller than this one. This one has jagged edges that I have to file down. Like, see, right in there. And yeah, otherwise the bolt was a pain in the ass to pull out. The radiator hose and the big intake there. Like cold air intake pipes, whatever. So I just did some testing, and this is the old pulley, and this is the new pulley. Way bigger.
What are you doing to your car, Patrick? Got a leak or something?
Oh, he's in there. Yeah, a little microscopic one.
What do you got going?
This is a bigger pulley. Width is about the same. This part, not the groove part. I flipped the belt backwards and the noise went away, so I think one of the pulleys is misaligned. But I'm hoping with this and a new tensioner and maybe even a new belt, it'll help a bit. I gotta see where it's misaligned here.
Alright, so for all of the naysayers who have said, oh, you know, we can't match wind cheap the price of natural gas, you're saying that that is only a temporary situation and will be the solution.
I'm gonna put more stuff on there, Teflon tape, and this is a pretty big, pretty big thing. I believe the thermostat that was in there was a 195. Now I'm at a 180. So between that and a new fan, I think I should be good. This is a perfect tool for this because that coolant level is higher than that top hose. So when you start the engine and that thermostat opens up and coolant flows through everything, the bubbles go to the highest spot, and the highest spot will be there. You already see some bubbles come up, and you can always squeeze the hose. And I'm gonna have to start the car though. Make sure I get everything out, get it running. But I have silicone on there, and that's like a 24-hour silicone, and I don't have that time right now. Relatively no rotational like idler or belt squeak since I replaced the tensioner and that idler pulley. I also replaced the alternator because the alternator was bad. I don't even know if you could hear me, but I'm letting it get up to operating temperature. Alright, I hate this car. Everything's a pain in the ass. Can't even get that piece out of there because it's freaking stuck. The bumper doesn't come off because these stupid things broke one of my bits because they're rusted in there. Now I'm going to try and drill for a tow hook. See how that works. This car is not working with me at all. The parts that I ordered did not come in. It's 7 o'clock now. I doubt anyone's gonna bring them, so I'm not gonna be driving this home because I don't trust. As soon as you rev it up, it makes a little chirp noise, and the belt is like coming off the idler. I mean the tensioner. This tow hook fucking broke a drill bit, would not drill through, and then of course I drilled it too low because I didn't really think about it. But I used a big heavy-duty bolt, and I think that'll be good. But this freaking stupid, I broke the rivet because I couldn't get it out like I wanted to, so I wound up breaking it and cutting it. Yeah, none of this is going how I want. I made a shield. I know this shield is here for water, but I decided to make a shield here. This is the aluminum stuff on the bottom of the exhaust for Saabs, as you can see. I just modified it and made rolled the edges over so it's not sharp, and put some holes in here for the bumper. I don't know what this hole is. I don't think I have to worry about that. So I drilled the 2 holes through here, and it's protecting the cold air intake in case I go on over any big amount of water. Yep. The SVE 16-inch fan and shroud. It's very, very thin. The blades are actually curved. Someone said something about them not being curved. So this is what it looks like from my current wiring and the current stock fan. If I loosen this up, drop the tank. The tank actually has a crack at the top, so I'm gonna try to seal it. I'm gonna put silicone, hopefully black RTV. Hopefully that'll fix that. Now I'm just gonna drop the bolts, pull out my sensor. These are the old wires for the fan, the original wires. CCRM, which is probably bad and probably why they wired it the way they did this fan previously. And you can see that my fan was melting the plug. A couple bolts and I'll have the fan out.
How's your boat now? You got it all running.
Yeah, it's in the water.
So who went out to
It's all burnt.
you, Karen, and your
And so much more room without a fan. Man, it should just run it like that. A ton of work later, I have made some very crappy brackets. I like this one because it's like hidden. I had to drill this back more, this plate, so this doesn't squish the fan into the radiator. And I wired up the fan, and I put a 20 amp fuse because I believe that's what this fan will use, by the size of the wire and what some other people said online. Right now I think I'm ready to start it. I have one bracket in this quarter and nothing in that quarter. I don't think it's gonna move because there's brake lines that are all bundled up and it's got a rubber thing on it and it's pressed into there. So right now this this fan's pretty good. That's pretty good.